Hello, my name is Wendy Love Edge, and I'd like to welcome you to the Bulldozer Health Show. In this episode, I'm on location in Westboro, Massachusetts at Just Breathe with owner Missy Cohen. Welcome back to the show, Missy.
Thanks for having me back.
So this place is beautiful, Missy. Can you tell me a little bit about why you created a salt room here in Westboro?
So I decided to create a salt room because I wanted to open a wellness center. And I felt that salt therapy, dry salt therapy, was something that was definitely missing from Massachusetts as a whole. Mm-hmm. So what we have here is we have a place where people can come and relax and experience general wellness, as well as a place where they can come to help with respiratory issues.
Okay, and so the salt helps with respiratory issues?
We spray pharmaceutical grade salt into the air, and when we spray that salt into the air, people sit and relax and they focus on their breathing, and they breathe that air deep into their lungs, and it helps break up any mucus or any congestion that might be in there.
Okay, so would it be good for someone with asthma, or what kinds of things?
It'd be good for someone with asthma, with allergies, with COPD. It's really good for someone who thinks that they're like starting a cold, or if they have some kind of a cough, it's good to help relieve a cough. Okay. Ironically enough. Mm-hmm. I had a gentleman in today who has sinusitis. And what it does for sinusitis, sinus infections, is it decreases the swelling in the sinuses so that stuff can be released.
Oh, interesting. And so you said pharmaceutical grade salt. What is that?
Pharmaceutical grade salt is pure sodium chloride. So Himalayan salt, the stuff that's actually on our walls, if you grind that up and put that into the air, you would be exposing people to things like heavy metals that they may not need to be exposed to or want to be exposed to. So we use pharmaceutical grade salt because it's pure sodium chloride.
And the Himalayan salt on the walls, that doesn't really get into the air, or?
That doesn't get into the air. It is heated from behind, and what does get pushed into the air is negative ions, because the Himalayan salt naturally emits negative ions.
So we're all exposed to lots of positive ions day in and day out. Mm-hmm. Is there research behind that? I haven't learned about that yet.
So that's a great question. Salt walls, Himalayan salt walls, haven't really been studied in the States. Most of the research comes from studies that have been done in Eastern Europe.
Okay.
So in Eastern Europe, they actually have salt mines and salt caves where the monks used to bring patients, people who had respiratory disorders, and bring them into the salt mines to help relieve the symptoms of those things. So as far as the research on negative ions, not so much.
And so this research with the monks, this goes back many years?
Goes back to the late 1800s. And there's actually a salt mine in Poland. It's a spa now, and it's still in, people still go there for therapeutic benefits.
Wow, that's really cool.
I want to go there.
Yeah, I would love to go there too. So what brought you to the idea of a salt room? You talked about the wellness center and that, yep. But was there some sort of personal health issue, or what brought you to explore that more?
So I was first introduced to a health center by our friend Kim Brown, mm-hmm. and she was having a workshop at a place in Auburn that has a salt room. So I was first exposed to it there, and then like 2 weeks later I was going on a retreat, and one of the things that we did on the retreat was we visited a salt cave, which is a room designed to look like a cave, in Vermont. And I went into the salt cave and I did my 45-minute guided meditation session, and I came out and I went, my asthma is not bothering me at all. And 2 days later I was like, it's still not bothering me. So I felt really good after that experience.
So is there a lasting effect for most people over several days, or is it something people have to keep coming to improve their body?
It depends on why they're coming, because they could be coming for skin conditions, they could be coming for a respiratory situation, general health and wellness. For something like asthma or allergies, it's recommended that they come twice a week for 5 or 6 weeks. Okay. And then after that to maintain it like once a week, and then eventually they can wean off of that, and it's been shown to last as much as 12 months.
Wow. Yeah. That's incredible.
For such a simple thing.
Right, to sit with the pharmaceutical grade salt and the Himalayan wall, and over time it actually heals their body, or
at least gives them a break from having to to manage it.
Right. And so you mentioned skin conditions too. What types of conditions would this help with the skin?
Yeah, the salt, the pharmaceutical grade salt, is very anti-inflammatory. And it's antimicrobial, and it helps people who have psoriasis or eczema or even acne. So it can help with situations like that as well.
Well, what about things like joint pain and arthritis?
It's been shown to help with that as well. It's, I don't want to say it's a cure-all,
Right.
but it helps with a multitude of things, and if you're not really sure if it might help you or not, then you need to come and see what it can do. Some people with respiratory issues or just generally feel malaise and don't know why. Patients with Lyme disease, it's been shown to help them as well.
Oh, wow.
So, and there's been studies done on that one.
Studies also in Eastern Europe or?
Those have actually been done in the States.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they've done studies for the allergies in the States on children.
What have those shown with children?
They find relief. They find reduced use of medication. And with kids, it's a less the time that's needed. We sit in the salt room. Excuse me. We sit in the salt room for 45 minutes as adults, but the children only need about half an hour, and they show the benefits much faster.
How are other alternative health providers thinking about this particular modality? Are they aware of it, or?
They, some of the ones that are more up, shall we say, are aware of it. I have an acupuncturist who, when I first met her, she was so excited, and she's probably sent me 80% of my clients so far. So she looks at it as she's here to help people, but the salt can actually heal people. So she's very excited about sending people to me. There's a chiropractor who sent me a couple of his patients as well. So people that are in the know recognize alternative therapies work together,
Right.
to help us truly heal.
Right, absolutely. Missy, this salt room sounds incredible, but I understand you also offer some other services here at Just Breathe. Could you tell me about those?
Sure. So one of the services we offer is functional medicine health coaching. So we have health coaches who work with clients to get to the root cause of their problems and help them resolve that so that they can be well. And then we also have a full spectrum healer. She also does chakra balancing, and she does Reiki. She's a Reiki practitioner as well. And we have someone who's a Traeger specialist, so she helps people with body alignments.
Traeger?
Traeger.
Oh, I'm not aware of that either. So what is that?
You're going to have to interview her to talk about that.
Okay, all right. But it's available here at the center.
It's available here. And we're going to be offering workshops about it so people can learn more about it, because it's not commonly known quite yet. It's relatively new practice, about 20 years.
It's nice that you're bringing forward some things that we don't see all the time, because I think with alternative healthcare, it's really important to do your own research, really with any healthcare, right? Do your own research. And sometimes the main things that we see, like acupuncture, chiropractic, they're wonderful, but maybe they're not fully helping your ailment. So it's good that you have other things for people to explore.
Yep. And the more I get into the alternative world, the more I learn, because like Traeger is new to me. Also, I have a cranial sacral specialist who will be coming up from North Carolina. She's extremely talented. People will have to schedule special sessions with her. And she not only does the cranial sacral, but she incorporates some intuitive healing into that. And she's just truly blessed. So we are definitely going to be working to expand our services here.
Nice. And you also have yoga, don't you?
Yes, thank you. We have yoga. We have guided meditation classes here. So we'll be having yoga Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock, and that's going to be actually in the salt room. And it's going to be a gentle yoga practice that really helps people to expand their lung capacity.
Wow, that's excellent.
Great for athletes.
Great for athletes. And many people have allergies and issues with their lungs nowadays. You know, the environment has changed quite a bit. So I could see how that would be really a healing practice. That's wonderful. Is there anything else that you'd like to add or talk about?
I think we covered it all, quite honestly. We have hours. We open at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're here till either 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock, depending on the day. And we're going to be offering all kinds of workshops. So you talk about bringing other things in. We're going to be offering a law of attraction workshop. We're going to be offering a goddess circle that I'm really excited about. And also some tarot card reading will be happening here.
There's all kinds of things for people to choose from for their health.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Bulldozer Health Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit organization and healthcare reform initiative. You can find us at bulldozerhealth.org. Take back your health, America.